What is up, guys? I need to come up with a different intro because this one kills me every time. So, today I am back with a video talking about my labor story, basically giving birth at 17, story time sort of thing. Because there are so many teen moms out there, and hopefully this reaches some of y'all that are like nervous about giving birth, kind of wondering what it's like for a teenager. Because, I mean, honestly, I was scared to be super different from adults, so I really didn't listen to much they said. So, that's basically what today is. So, I have Miss Estrella here. She just turned 4 months on Saturday. And so, she is wearing her cute little dress that I got her. And I will be doing a baby clothing haul soon because I just got her a bunch of clothes that are literally perfect. Anyway, so let's get started. My entire pregnancy, I was super nervous. I started off at 98 pounds. I was 5'2", super small, super like skinny. I didn't have like a big waist or anything. So I was extremely scared that if I had a big baby, that something would happen. I'd have to have like an emergency C-section, just anything really. I was just scared she would be too big for me to give birth. So what happened was I was talking to my OBGYN, and, I was telling her my concerns, so she, listened and all that, and we decided that it would be best if I got induced early, so it was only like a few days before my due date, chose to go in the night before I gave birth. And so basically you go in like the night before, and they give you an IV, and they give you this fluid. Basically it weakens your cervix so that it, because you need to get your cervix completely dilated, stuff like that. So I go to sleep because I also got sleeping medicine so that I could sleep through it, and I wake up the next morning and I have contractions every 1 minute, but they are so close together. They actually gave me the medicine, another medicine. This medicine originally is for you to start having contractions, have them timed. So they gave it to me so that I would stop having them so close together and they'd start evening out, because they were like super like weird. Sometimes it was 2 minutes, sometimes it was 1, sometimes it would be like 30 seconds. It was crazy. So that was around, I'd say 8 or 9 a.m. I didn't want to get my epidural right away. I wanted to have it just a little bit before I gave birth. So I asked for some regular pain medicine because the contractions were so close together and so awful. I just wanted regular pain medicine for that. Yeah, you're drooling. And so my nurse just put that in my IV. Great. The thing about this pain medicine though is that it made me fall asleep, like completely asleep, up, down. I don't even remember who was in my room, who wasn't. I wasn't thinking straight, nothing. So they finally gave me my epidural a little bit before I gave birth. I'd say around like noonish. I gave birth around 1ish. So they finally gave me my epidural. Then the OBGYN kept checking me out, checking where the baby's head was, stuff like that. So finally it comes time where it's like, okay, you need to start pushing. And let me tell you, with the epidural and the pain medicine, I didn't feel anything. And she was an 8-pound baby. I didn't feel anything. It was very easy. It was kind of like a nerve-wracking thing. Like, I mean, I'm about to give birth. Like, it doesn't hurt for me, but it's still like super like, oh my gosh, this is happening. Oh my God. When she was finally born, she was actually born like kind of bluish purplish, and she wasn't crying, and it kind of made everyone in the room really nervous. She was breathing, but oh my goodness, she was breathing, but the doctor said she was in shock because her head was crowned for a long time. I was only pushing for like 20 minutes, but her head was still crowned for a while. What is that face? So the nurse took her away. I didn't really have that first few minutes with her because the nurse took her. They were kind of like patting her back, and then when I heard that scream, let me tell you, it was the most like beautiful thing, even though she was like screaming. But it was definitely like a relief to hear it. But so afterwards, they go to give her to me to like feed her and all that. What are you doing? First, while they were cleaning her off, I had pancakes because all I wanted that entire time was some IHOP pancakes. And for those of y'all who don't know, during that time you're in the hospital, you cannot eat except for like ice chips. So those pancakes were like a heaven sent. My stepmom actually picked them up for me. She went all the way across town just to get me some pancakes. So after I fed her and everything, and after I ate, I was like, okay, someone needs to take her. And I hated that because all I wanted was like to have her. But I was so exhausted and out of it from the pain medicine. I was like, someone needs to take her. I'm gonna fall asleep with her. And I was super nervous. I didn't want to drop her or just anything could happen, you know? And so if I could go back, I would definitely rather the pain than to not have had that time with her. And I barely remember giving birth because of that pain medicine. And I honestly would much rather just have gotten the epidural. And I mean, yeah, I'm really glad I didn't feel anything, but I don't think it was worth it. Personally, I made decisions that I don't even remember making. Like, I had people come in that I don't remember. I got sent stuff like I'm gonna just say my father-in-law, he sent in some flowers because he was at work at the time, and he just called in and told him to send me some flowers. And they said that I woke up and I was like, oh, who sent the flowers? And I already had the flowers. I already knew who sent them. I already talked about the flowers. I already had them sitting on the thing. But I didn't even remember it because of all the medicine that I had because of the pain. It was just this one pain medicine that totally made me completely loopy. Afterwards, we were in the hospital. I actually got released the day after I gave birth. So we only had to sleep in the hospital 2 nights, which was the night before I had birth and the night after I gave birth. Because Rhea was super healthy. I was doing great as far as postpartum goes. And we just got released early. Some people came to visit us. My brother-in-law, which is London's brother, actually came to visit us from the Navy. And so he gave us a surprise visit, which made London super happy, and of course me happy too. And it was just a very great time. And honestly, the only thing I would ever change is about anything that has happened is the fact with the pain medicine. Like I would never change that I had her. I would never change that I chose to keep her. I would never change any of that. I would just change the fact that I was out of it and that I had that pain medicine. Because this is the best thing that has ever happened to me. You see this right here, this adorable little face? She is my everything, and I would never choose to trade her or choose not to have her, because she has made me one of the happiest people in the world. Can you smile for the camera? Can you do it? No, you're not gonna do it? No? Yeah, she's not a big smiler to other people yet, but she will get there. So anyway, thank y'all for listening to me talk about all that, and hopefully it would help some of y'all other teen moms out there, give y'all some advice, or just let y'all know like how it is, how it really goes, and hopefully y'all got something out of this, or it just entertained y'all. Whatever y'all came here for, I hope y'all got it. And I hope y'all have a great day. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and check out the next video. So, yeah. Ray, are you gonna say bye? Are you gonna say bye? Say bye.